And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And some space here. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 79 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Cody Parkey lining up.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 20. And right away, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They'll throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Rollins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Rams.
Now Goff on first down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll give it here to Brown. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. A shotgun snap for Goff. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They run again on first down. Chubb. And some room to work. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Now Parkey for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
The score, Browns 14, Rams 8. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get rolled into those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On first down, gone. Flush to his right. And they'll locate his running back open downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Back to throw. Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. From the gun, here's Goff. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll look to run with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Here's Mayfield. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
First down, Cleveland.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Tackled by Samson Ebuka. 4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
The ball carrier.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
Mayfield with the
gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
a run for Nick Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. 3rd down. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This throw caught right around the 6.
Mayfield's pass.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
First and goal, Cleveland.
They'll run with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Brings up second and goal.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking for Landry that time, but now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Throwing, Mayfield. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Parkey is good. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead into intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the
20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30.
That return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Woods the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Out of the gun. Goff. For a fine cut, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Partner, I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes guys who are built with the dimension of linebackers can actually get lost from sight by the quarterback.
Well, they're usually not the tallest guys.
So, yeah, that allows them sometimes to kind of hide down in there, kind of get a little bit lower, and maybe he just never saw him. But, boy, he sure wishes he had. He picked it off and ran it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last night didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Goff on first down, eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He finds an opening past the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Brown. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up the midfield. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
At the 50-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 42. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Brown. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Ball carrier.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
This is Brown on the carry. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 33. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, LA! Malcolm Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
24. Rams 23.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Michael Brockers in.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the
looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. So how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They'll run on first down. Hunt. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt.
At the Rams' 38-yard line.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Rams' 18-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Mayfield to throw it. And this is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Browns score.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Lining up for the extra.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
That's their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 17.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And his throw here is incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is gone. And down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Myles Garrett coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try again with Chubb. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The touchdown pass, Mayfield to Landry. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Parkey lining up.
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
On 1st and 10, Goff. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Brings up third down.
Off on third down. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Goff. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Chubb. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Oh, now whistles. And unless he was drawn off, and I don't think he was, this is going to be a first down. A pretty large mental mistake right there to give him the first.
It's situational football, and you have to know you're down in distance. On that 4th down, any type of penalty would give him a first.